Hello and welcome to Yoga with Glenn. I'm Glenn. Today I have a nice simple Vinyasa flow for you. The only prop I recommend is a blanket to put under your knees. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hop into something comfortable, hop on your mat, and let's get started. To begin our practice today, meet me here in Hero's Pose. It's legs together, feet together, big toes touching, shoelace side of the foot on the ground, sitting back on the heels. If you'd like, you can place a blanket either between your legs, between your thighs and your ankles, or you can just set the blanket on the ground and put your knees and legs and shins just straight on that. But to begin, we'll take 3 deep breaths together, letting go of any tension you may have as we progress through these breaths. You may roll your eyes closed if you like. And we'll begin by filling the belly with an inhale, feeling the ribs expand, feeling the chest lift and hold at the top. And one more sip of air and open mouth exhale. Another inhale, fill the belly, the ribs, feel the chest lift, hold at the top, and another sip of air in. And slowly open mouth exhale. Last breath, feel the belly, feel the ribs expand, feel the chest lift, hold at the top, and another inhale and open mouth exhale. Try to set an intention for today's practice. Maybe something you want to let go of, something you're looking forward to in the future. Whatever that is, keep that in mind through the practice today. We'll start with some neck rotations. So with an inhale, we'll exhale our right ear to our right shoulder. Inhale back to center. And exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Left ear, left shoulder with an exhale. Inhale back to center. And exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to center. And with an exhale, chin to chest. Inhale back to center. With an exhale, lift the chin. Inhale back to center. Exhale, chin to chest. With an inhale, look all the way up with the chin. And exhale all the way down to the chest. And with an easy inhale, back to center. Now lift the arms, place the fingertips on the shoulders, and we'll start with some shoulder rotations just to warm up through the shoulder. We won't be using them a whole lot today in this practice, but it's just good to warm up. Now you've completed some circles to the front. Stop and reverse the circles. Just drawing circles about as big as a volleyball with your elbows. Now stop those circles. Bring the elbows in, the elbows down, and make full rotations. Getting as low as you can, getting as high as you can, still with those fingertips on the shoulders. After you completed 3, reverse the circles as big as the circle as you can. Not trying to scrunch up in the neck, but just keep flowing through as much as you can. Pause after you completed 3, and the hands come to rest in the lap or on the legs. Now roll off of your Hero's Pose and into table posture. Your prop, your blanket, can go off to the side. And with an inhale, we'll drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the chest. For a cow pose, and exhale, tuck the tailbone, back of the spine towards the ceiling, chin falls towards the chest. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, trying to make a U shape with the back, chin, chest lifted, and exhale, round, making sort of like an A shape with the body. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Tuck the toes and press back into downward facing dog. Now pedal out the feet here a little bit in your downward facing dog. Your hands almost clawing the ground, some energy there, pressing off the hands. Pressing your head between the biceps, a little bit of space between the ears and the shoulders. Sending the tailbone up to the sky and making a triangle shape with your body here. And after you're satisfied, pedaling out the feet. Lift the right leg for three-legged dog and exhale. Send that through the foot between the hands. Drop the back knee and rise up for low lunge. Exhale, hands come back to the mats. Step back for high lunge. Back down to table and slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Inhale for low cobra. And exhale back down. Inhale, press up to table posture. And exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. And exhale, send that through. Rise up for high lunge. Exhale, hands down to mat. And with an inhale, step the back foot through. And inhale for a high lift, or halfway lift, excuse me. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise. Circling the arms up, touching the palms overhead. And exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Inhale, hands and arms come up. Slight back bend, pushing the hips forward, gazing up at the hands. And swan dive, forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Planting the hands on the mat. And step back. And step back with the right leg. Drop the right knee to the ground. Rise for low lunge. And exhale, bring your hands to the mats. Step back for high plank. Shift forward and lower down all the way to your belly. Release the toes. Inhale for low cobra. And exhale back down. Press yourself up for table posture. And exhale for downward facing dog. And inhale, lift the left leg for three-legged dog. And with an exhale, send that through between the hands. And rise up for high lunge. And exhale, hands come back down to the mats. And with an inhale, come up for half lift. And exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Circle the arms up, touching the palms overhead. And bring the hands down to heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, swan dive, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Planting the hands on the mat. Stepping back with the left leg. Dropping the left knee. Rising up for that low lunge again. This time add a crescent to your lunge. A lunge. Slight back bend, pressing the hips forward. And exhale, hands come back down to the mat. Step back for high plank. Shift forward. Lower down. Flip the toes. And inhale for high cobra. Exhale back down to the mats. And press yourself up to high plank and back for a downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog with the right leg. Exhale, send that through. And rise for a high lunge with a crescent, pressing the hips forward, bending the back. And exhale, back down, hands to mat. And step forward again. Inhale with a halfway lift. And exhale with a fold. And with an inhale, rise. Circle the arms up, touching the palms overhead. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, hands and arms come up. Eyes forward, or eyes up on the hands. Slight back bend. And dive straight forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold.
And step back with the right leg. Place the right knee on the ground.
Come up for that low crescent lunge, pressing the hips forward, slight back bend.
And exhale down, hands to mat. Step back for high plank, shift forward, lower down, flip the toes.
Come up for upward facing dog. Flip the toes again and
Press yourself back into downward facing dog. So inhale, left leg comes up. Then exhale, we send that foot through between the hands.
rise up for high lunge.
Exhale, down, hands to mat. And with an inhale, we step that foot forward and come up for a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And inhale, rise.
Circling the arms up, touching the palms overhead, and bring the hands down to heart center. Remember, whatever your intention was today, just keep that with you during this practice. And if you're holding any tension in any areas where it's not needed, just try to let that go. Be strong where you need to be, and just be at ease where you need to be. With an inhale, lift the hands up. And exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Now plant the hands and step back like you would for high plank. And instead, shift your body around, turn your feet towards the side of your mat, a nice wide stance. Sides of the foot even with the sides of the mat. And inhale, placing your hands on your low back. Inhale, rise up into a wide-legged stance. Another inhale with the arms up, and then dive forward for a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale and halfway lift, and arms come out to a T, nice and strong in the legs here, nice and strong in the shoulders, tight core, and exhale, fold. You can place the hands wide on the ankles. You can claw the ground with your hands, or you can simply just rest your hands on the earth here. Wherever you are, place your hands in the middle. Turn the front foot and set yourself up for warrior two. And then rise up for a nice, strong warrior two. Inhale for reverse warrior. Exhale for extended side angle. And then come back up for warrior two. Turn the front toes, turn the body, and exhale, fold for a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. You can keep your fingertips on the ground here. And exhale, fold. Now turn the opposite foot. We're going to set up for warrior two with the opposite side. Open up for your warrior two. Nice, strong, proud warrior here. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, come forward for extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Turn the toes. And dive forward for another wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Arms come out to a T. And exhale, fold. Now walk yourself back over. Set yourself back up for that high lunge. And then rise up for that high lunge with crescent. And then exhale, fold, hands to mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Circle the arms up, touch the palms overhead. And bring the hands down to heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And send the right leg back this time. Inhale, rise up for a high crescent lunge. And exhale, forward. Plant the hands on the mat. Step forward with an inhale for a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. Circle the arms up, touching the palms overhead. And bring the hands down to heart center. Circle the arms up, touch the palms overhead, and swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, grow long in the spine, and exhale, fold.
Plant the hands on the mats. Now hop or step back into a high plank. Shift forward, lower down. Flow through our last chaturanga vinyasa, ending with an upward dog or high cobra, and then flip the toes, send the hips up for downward facing dog. And bring the knees wide to the mats. Touch the toes and sink back for a nice child's pose. You can inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth here to let go of any heat. Works well, just nice, easy, controlled breath. Any tension you're holding on to, just breathe that out into the mat, into your floor, whatever you're working on. We've done our work. It's time for our cool down portion of today's session. If you've made it this far in the video and you've done that work, I just want to say great job for you. After your next exhale, inhale back up to table posture. And swing your legs around, coming onto your bottom. Arms come out in front, soles of the feet on the ground, knees bent, and then roll onto your back slowly, one vertebrae at a time. When the head and arms reach the ground, float the knees up into the air. Arms come out to a T, and then we let our knees together float or fall over to the left side. Trying to keep the right shoulder on the ground. We have a few options here. We can raise the right arm overhead for a nice side body stretch with the neck straight and the eyes gazing up at the ceiling. Or if you'd like, you can look over to the right side, the opposite side of your legs. Or if you like, you can just lay here with your arms at a T, your neck neutral. Whatever you prefer. After your next exhale, inhale and float the knees back up to center. And exhale, they fall to the opposite side, the right side. Remember, you have your options here. You can gaze up at the ceiling. You can raise the left arm overhead for a nice side body stretch. You can leave both arms out at a T, and your chin can fall towards the left shoulder. Or you can just leave your chin neutral. The eyes relaxed, closed. Enjoying this nice twist in the hips and the lower body. A few more breaths to go here. After your next exhale, inhale and float your knees back up to center. And then give yourself a nice hug, knee hug. Embrace yourself well. You can interlock the fingers. You can hold on to a wrist or the opposite wrist, whichever you prefer. If you'd like, you can rock side to side. You can rock back and forth, massaging the back. After you're satisfied with your knee hug, just slowly release your legs back to the floor. Arms come out to the side. Release the feet forward and set up for a nice, comfortable Shavasana or corpse pose. Allowing your body to fully relax. If you'd like, you can scan through the body upwards from the toes, the bottom of the feet, the heel. Just relax those.
Relax the shins. Feel the air pass under the knees. Relax the thighs. Relax the glutes. Feel any air that may be passing underneath the lower back. Feel the upper back resting against the earth. Feel the arms heavy against the earth. Feel any air that may be getting into the pit of the arm or the pit of the elbow. Feel the air pass through the fingertips. Feel it pass underneath the neck. Feel the head rest heavy on the earth. Feel the eyes sink back into their orbits. Feel the tongue sink back into the lower palate. And just imagine your brain just sliding to the back of your skull, just surrendering your entire body to the earth. If you'd like to remain here in Shavasana, I certainly invite you to do so. But if you'd like to follow along, just bring awareness to your fingers, to your toes. Start to bring some energy to them, moving the fingers, moving the toes. Let those movements grow to rolls in the wrists, rolls in the ankles. Extend the arms overhead for a nice full body stretch. Point the toes, fingertips reaching up above you. And then relax the arms down by the side and bend one knee. In this case, it's my right knee. Foot comes on the ground and press off that foot and roll onto your side for a nice recovery posture, a fetal position. Head falls towards the arm. Just letting our nervous system catch up. We're not trying to go from nice, relaxed, laying on the ground up into a seated, upright posture too quickly. Just gotta let our nervous system keep up. So when you feel good enough to press yourself up to a nice, easy, cross-legged seated position, do so. No rush. Whenever you're ready, join me here in Sukhasana, our easy seat. Another breath together. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the chest. Hold at the top. And another inhale, filling the mouth. And open mouth exhale, letting it all go. I hope this was a great practice for you. If it went well, please let me know how it went for you down in the comments below. To close out our practice, one last breath together, circling the arms up with an inhale. And exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.